Hello, this is Koniko Games here. We're going to be doing a playthrough of Dragon Age Origins, and I've decided to go with the Dwarf Noble Rogue, and let's get right into it. We'll do hard mode. Pretty good on hard.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of two known remaining dwarven cities in the world.
Now, I have to admit, I usually skip the cutscenes,
Orzammar was once the seat of a
in
major
this case,
empire connected
since
by
we're doing the
tunnels
playthrough, I'll
called
let
deep
them play.
roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the second child of King Endrin of House Aeducan, the 9th Aeducan ruler elected by the Noble Assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue, and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lady. You are dressed and ready. Excellent. I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Now, unfortunately, you don't actually get to hear the female talk in this one. I do believe in the second game, however, you actually get to hear them speak, which is quite nice.
Why not?
I have to admit, I'm a bit of a rebel myself, so I like to go with those options on here.
You mean stateswoman? I know how you get my vote. I know. Lesser family and all that. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances. If you say so. Listening to 100 lords complain that their neighbors use the same underhanded tactics they themselves employ would tire on me after about, a minute. Still, there are other excitements. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Rumor has it that Harrowmont hopes you'll be swept off your feet if a well-placed young nobleman wins the provings in your honor.
That is highly doubtful.
Win the proving in your own honor. That would be most interesting. Shall we then? With you as always, my lady. The day is ours until the feast.
Now that that's all finished. finished, I will stretch this out. Move this around. I have to admit, even as a rogue, I don't hardly ever use the poison making. However, we do start with it, so.
All right.
I am at your service.
I like to roam around, do what I can.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Your Highness. Going.
I have to admit, I'm not completely fond of the storyline for the noble dwarves. It's a bit, ridiculous, honestly. The cues, well, you'll see if you haven't played
Sure
it
you want
already.
to go to the feast now? I doubt we can escape to see the provings once we're inside. I can't wait to see who's fighting today. Your father has allowed the merchants to show their
Sure, we
wares
can work
and
this
dine
out reasonably.
during these celebrations.
There's nothing I can do.
Small bolt of cloth? That's outrageous. You're certainly out of gall, merchant.
Atrasvala, big sister. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my siblings second, I will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
I speak to lower houses and castes as they should be spoken to. Now do as I say. Your lack of a sense of duty to your house is obvious. I can't imagine why you are receiving a commission. I expect after tomorrow I'll spend much time apologizing to the heads of the noble houses for the deaths of their children under your incompetent command.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Trian?
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment upon those who need it. Now then, you, get to the feast. I'd advise you to watch that tongue, dear sibling. Father will not live forever. Come, Balin.
That was fun. Nothing like being talked down to by the next king. We can only hope. Perhaps we should get going.
I've seen Prince Balin Iduken himself wearing a robe made of something quite similar.
Alright.
Pay your exorbitant price. Only that
What about that one?
My lady, are you heading to the proving arena? We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded. I did mention the merchants that won permits to show their goods in the Diamond Quarter. There were only so many permits auctioned off, and quite a few were turned away. Your father fears you will be harassed on the way to the proving.
Will we be leaving then? We are at your command.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor? Your Highness, this proving is in your honor.
Then honor her by doing as she says. Lady Iduken will fight in this proving.
Of course, it is well within your rights. Men and women of Orzammar, we have a late entry to these provings, held on the eve of battle for the honor of House Iduken. I give you the Lady Iduken herself! Are you ready for your first match? And let us begin! This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Iduken. Lady Iduken will fight Elair Bimo, youngest son of Lord Bimo.
You honor me with this match.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Now.
Let's see. Let's get to equip some things. So let's see what we have here. Put that on. I do not have a secondary weapon that I can use yet. So I suppose let's check. What I have on. All right.
Let's see which one first.
The Paragon Bimo never lost a fight.
Ah. Guy doesn't do much damage, does he? And I'm all covered in blood already. Gotta love that.
Winner is Lady Iduken.
These are the boring fights.
That was quite a fight. Alair Bimo is no slouch with that hammer.
I wouldn't bet on that. It didn't really do a whole lot of damage. Yep, I'm ready. Let's get going.
Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar, for the honor of House Iduken. Lady Iduken will fight Adal Helmi, eldest daughter of Lady Helmi.
You are my inspiration, Your Highness, and to all of us who follow your example and live by the sword.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
This should be fun.
At least she's doing a little more damage than the other dude did.
How about you then? Over there! Take that! Are you joking? Surely you're joking!
The winner is
These fights always
Lady
take too
Iduken.
long in the beginning.
That was a crowd pleaser. I can't remember the last time we had two female warriors of such skill. Sir Blackstone is your next opponent. Are you ready to face him?
Yep, let's go.
Then let us begin! This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful
Here it
eye.
is. Get back
Lady
because
Iduken will
it
fight
just says the same
Sir
thing over and over
Blackstone,
again.
Deep Road squad leader of the warrior caste.
This is your education, child. Try to learn as you bleed.
You wish.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
You are not prepared to face me!
Yep, make sure to work for him.
The winner is Lady Iduken. Well done. You have proven that even the best of the warrior caste cannot match a noble Iduken. Brandland Ivo is your final opponent. He too has had many victories today. Are you ready to face him, or will you rest first?
There's no need to rest. Let's go.
Of course. This is a glory proof. It is down to just 2 warriors. With backbones of stone and wills of iron, they have defeated all others this day. Lady Iduken will fight Franklin Ivo, second son of Ord Ivo.
You fight well. I wish you glory today and glory tomorrow.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. The victor is champion. Fight!
Now let's see, which one first? How amusing!
I will not fail! Ancestors guide my arm! Glory will be mine!
Let's do this quickly, shall we? Not enough! How amusing! This should be fun!
Okay, he hurts a little bit. That's okay. Glory will.
The winner is Lady Iduken. Congratulations! Franklin Ivo is as fierce a competitor as I've ever seen. You've vanquished every warrior of note in today's proving. The ceremonial helm, commissioned by your father for today's winner, is yours. Your glory honors every warrior here.
But I can't even wear the helmet because it's meant for actual warriors.
My lady,
Let's get going.
your wish is our command.
And then, of course, somehow my armor is magically clean. Not a single drop of blood on it.
All right.
Look, the Grey
My
One.
Lady Iduken. Many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lady. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent.
It looks as if the heads of House Bimo and Mino are keeping your father busy. Which leaves you plenty of time for our dear old friend, Lord Dace.
You're a credit to your caste, Sir Gorum. I've always said so. If I had a daughter, I'd give her to you and make you the noble you deserve to be.
You honor me, my lord.
First, let me congratulate you on your commission. 2 of King Endrin's children now commissioned war leaders. It does great honor to your house.
Of course, I didn't stop you just to express my loyal affections. There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week, and a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause. The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause. When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
You're a fool.
Thank you.
My king, please reconsider. Trade contracts alone could bring great prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mino. The Assembly of Kal Sharak will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, we have company to spare us further wrangling. Atrast Vala, my sweet daughter. How fine you look in your grandmother's armor. I hear you were declared champion of the provings. I suppose you were never one to sit by when something exciting was going on. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses?
Unfortunately. Let's get it over with.
These rituals have their place. It behooves you to get to know the nobles and let them know you. Lords, ladies, grant me a moment of your time. We are here today so I may present to you my second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the Paragon Aidukan. Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better?
I have a question. I seek to know the prospect better.
Lord Dace, head of House Dace, speak.
Lords, ladies, my question concerns the plight of our wayward kin, the so-called surface caste. What does the Commander Prospect think is the proper place for these lost souls? Thank you, my lady. I am satisfied.
Then if there are no other challenges, I give you Orzammar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms. Walk well, Commander.
Well, now that that's taken care of, before we continue, I will end this video here, and we will pick up later on. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like.